Welcome to the Afterspin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. Howard Lee and Joe Mavretic. The state has reported that tax revenues for the first 4 months of this fiscal year are $191 million more than had been projected. Governor McCrory says this is because of more jobs being created and higher pay for existing workers. Is this an indicator that the tax reforms passed by our legislature is working, just a factor in the recovery from the recession, or both? Howard Lee, I'll start with you.
I think it's a combination of things. Certainly, I think this is a factor in the recovery. The national economy has done well. North Carolina has benefited greatly from that. But also, we are a growth state, and so more people are moving in. And as I travel around and see all the houses that are being built, obviously, the money is being spent, and that's bringing money back into the coffers. I don't know what impact the tax cuts have had, but certainly I can't say that they've been negative, and we haven't suffered as a result. So I'm pleased with what I'm seeing, but I do think those factors are making up the
And
results.
It's certainly good news that we're $191 million ahead of projected. Joe Mavretic, what's your answer to the response to that?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, but I think there's a third factor, and the third factor is we've changed the items upon which we collect a tax, the sales tax, and I think that's been as big a contributor as either of the other two. But in the long run, I think $190 million relative to a $21, $22 billion budget is peanuts, and it's a nice talking point, but it really doesn't make much difference about where we're headed and what's going to happen in North Carolina. You know, on one of your shows about education, you said that I'd talked about the mission of education being to graduate good citizens with the skills needed in the marketplace and the ability to enjoy life. John Hood poo-pooed some of that, but yet John says, well, we need to retrain.
Is this a pivot here, Joe? Is that what we're doing here?
No, we need to retrain. Well, the trick is retrain for what? What we do is sell our time for money in North Carolina, and we believe that if you have higher skills, then you're going to get higher money. I'm not so sure that that's true. I'm not so sure that we have in the United States a kind of fiscal situation that's going to continue to create low-paid jobs.
Memo to viewers, you have just seen a master not answer the question, well, partially answer the question I asked him, but pivot over to something he'd rather talk about.
Give me a shot.
Thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.